Genesis chapter 49, Israel's prophecy concerning his sons. Then Jacob called for his sons and said, "Assemble yourselves around me, that I may tell you what will happen to you and your descendants in the days to come. Gather together and hear, O sons of Jacob, and listen to Israel, Jacob your father. Reuben, you are my firstborn, my might, the beginning of my strength and vigor, preeminent in dignity and preeminent in power. That should have been your birthright. But unstable and reckless, and boiling over like water in sinful lust. You shall not excel or have the preeminence of the firstborn." Don't want your father saying that to you. "Because you went up to your father's bed with Bilhah. You defiled it. He went up to my couch. Simeon and Levi are brothers, equally headstrong, deceitful, vindictive, and cruel. Their swords are weapons of violence and revenge. O my soul, do not come into their secret council. Let not my glory or honor be united with their assembly, for I knew nothing of their plot. Because in their anger they killed men and honored men, Shechem and the Shechemites. And in their self-will they lamed oxen. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. And I will divide and disperse them in Jacob, and scatter them in the midst of the land of Israel. Judah, you are the one whom your brothers shall praise. Your hand will be on the neck of your enemies. Your father's son shall bow down to you, Judah, a lion's cub. With the prey, my son, you have gone high up the mountains. He stooped down, he crouched like a lion, and like a lion who dares rouse him. The scepter of royalty shall not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until Shiloh, the Messiah, the peaceful one, comes, and to him shall be the obedience of the peoples. Tying his foal to the strong vine and his donkey's colt to the choice vine. He washes his clothing in wine, because the grapevine produces abundantly, and his robes in the blood of grapes. His eyes are darker and sparkle more than wine, his teeth whiter than milk. Zebulun shall dwell at the seashore, and he shall be a haven, a landing place for ships, and his flank shall be toward Sidon. Issachar is like a strong-boned donkey. Could you imagine if your father compared you to a strong-boned donkey? Crouching down between the sheepfolds, when he saw that the resting place was good and that the land was pleasant, he bowed his shoulder to bear burdens and became a servant at forced labor. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a venomous serpent in the way, a fanged snake in the path. That bites the horse's heel, so that the rider falls backward. I wait for your salvation, O Lord. As for Gad, a raiding troop shall raid him, and he shall raid at their heels and assault them victoriously. Asher's food supply shall be rich and bountiful, and he shall yield and deliver royal delights. Naphtali is a doe let loose, a swift warrior, which yields branched antlers, eloquent words. Joseph is a fruitful bow, a main branch of the vine, a fruitful bow by a spring, a well, a fountain. Its branches run over the wall, influencing others. The skilled archers have bitterly attacked and provoked him. They have shot at him and harassed him, but his bow remains firm and steady, in the strength that does not fail. For his arms were made strong and agile by the hands of the mighty one of Jacob, by the name of the shepherd, the stone of Israel. And Joseph did. He went all through those things, and he still stayed strong, where everybody else sounds like they kind of crumbled under things. I don't want to be the one that crumbles. Do you? No. By the God of your father who will help you, and by the Almighty who blesses you with blessings of the heavens above, blessings lying in the deep, their couches beneath, blessings of the nursing breast and of the fertile womb. The blessings of your father are greater than the blessings of my ancestors, Abraham and Isaac, up to the utmost bound of everlasting hills that shall be on the head of Joseph, even on the crown of the head of him who was the distinguished one and the one who is prince among separate from his brothers. Benjamin is a ravenous wolf. In the morning he devours the prey, and at night he divides the spoils. All these are the beginnings of the 12 tribes of Israel, and that is what their father said to them as he blessed them, blessing each one according to the blessing appropriate to him. He charged them and said to them, I am to be gathered to my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephron the Hittite, in the cave of the field of Machpelah, east of Mamre, in the land of Canaan, that Abraham bought, along with a field from the Ephron the Hittite, to possess as a burial site. There they buried Abraham and Sarah his wife, where they buried Isaac and Rebekah his wife, and there I buried Leah. The field and the cave that is in it was purchased from the sons of Heth. When Jacob had finished commanding his sons, he drew his feet into his bed and breathed his last and was gathered to the people who had preceded him in death. What a beautiful picture of dying. How great to be able to call your entire family to you. Say the blessings. I mean, the truth, I guess, to the ones that didn't do good. I guess being straightforward, you would think that you would not do that. Nowadays and age, you wouldn't be very blunt, would you? No, I know. But he did. And then guess what? He did what he was supposed to do. Drew his legs up in bed and breathed his last breath. That's a pretty picture of how I would like to go too. So this is your daily Bible chapter reading God's Word Monday through Friday. See you tomorrow.